So it's been a little over 3 months now since Apple released the newest phone of theirs, the iPhone 13, but I'm not interested in the 13. I want to know what the 14 looks like and maybe the specs inside, right? They always release their phones roughly in September, all right? God, I'm gonna sing right now. Wake me up when September ends. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Forget about the 13. Forget about me. I want to know what's happening with the 14. Will it look like this, maybe? Maybe. I want to read from this today. This is from this website, appleinsider.com. They're pretty famous for making stories regarding Apple rumors and stuff like that. So everything that we know about the iPhone 14 Pro so far. And if you're an iPhone fan, you will immediately see the potential design changes for the 14. This is huge. I've always been a huge fan when it comes to Apple and Apple rumors and even technology rumors as well. What's going to be the next greatest new camera. I'm a huge camera buff, as you guys can imagine. Look where I am, right? I've always been kind of into Canon rumors as well, but let's talk about this, right? So if the rumors are true, and that's a big if, right? The iPhone 14 Pro will be a significant departure from Apple's current design philosophy. So we've created exclusive renders to show what might be next, they say. So Apple updates the iPhone over multi-year design cycles with minor changes each year. However, according to rumors, the iPhone 14 Pro may ignore the norm and introduce several design alterations at once. That'll be really, really cool. So the iPhone 12 introduced the current flat-side design paradigm, which was this. All right, there we go. I have the 11 Pro Max. Thanks, Vicky. She bought this for me. That was really, 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 really nice of her. So they introduced that on the 12. Now the 13 enhanced it with a huge camera bump, which was that kind of thing. All right. Typically, Apple will release an iPhone 14 with some aesthetic change, but no external change at all, reserving a new design or form factor for the iPhone 15. All right, there we go. So rumors of Apple's departure from its tick-tick-tock cycle started early. Supply chain analyst Ming-Chi Kuo was among the first to suggest a hole punch camera in March 2021 report. I believe this is the one. There we go. That's kind of what we already have though, but that's just a bit of an article for that, right? In September, wake me up. September 2021, a well-known leaker named John Prosser shared what he believed the iPhone 14 would look like, which is this. All right, so there we go. This is what this new iPhone could look like based on this dude. What do you reckon about that? We'll go back down to this one as well. So there you go. What do you think about that? Look at the speaker grills. They look different. We still have the power. Okay, it's not wireless power based on these renderings. You get what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to stop talking. Look at the beautiful pictures, all right? It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So yeah, all right. So John Prosser shared what he believed the iPhone 14 would look like. Now, he did this just before the iPhone 13 was announced, apparently. Now, the renders depict a device with flat sides, but no camera bump, no notch, and an iPhone 4-like volume buttons. So there we go. Once again, there's another picture of that. I used to have an iPhone 4S, I believe. I think the buttons were like that, roughly like that, yeah. But I mean, look at that notch. That notch is absolutely beautiful, as opposed to the notches that we currently have right now. I'm just going to remove some messages, and I'm going to show you my notch, and it's me and my girlfriend. Look at the terrible notch up there. My freaking goodness. Yes, it's actually 1 in the morning right now. God help me. But there you go with that image, right? So if Prosser's renders were a signal to the rumor mill, basically everyone heard it. Everyone heard those rumors because other known leakers threw their reports in right away. because they all wanted to be freaking famous. I'm telling you, that's what it was. So Ross Young, a display supply chain analyst, stated that Apple would move the true depth array for Face ID behind the display and use a hole punch camera instead. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman announced a complete redesign was coming for the next iPhone and that the iPhone mini would be axed from the lineup altogether. I don't know if I can find this thing for you. I'll just quickly do that right now. There we go. So yeah, we've shown you that one. So there you go. The renders created by Apple Insider are based on the initial leaks and other leaks that followed. So the most repeated information so far is the hole punch camera, but the flat rear camera array and volume buttons have few rumors backing that claim up. Well, in December, the ELEC, well, they basically say the new hole punch camera is reserved for the new iPhone Pro models only, and that the standard models will retain the notch that we all know and hate. Love and hate? Do we love them? I don't know. I don't really care, but you know. So Koo offered another report in December on the 14, right? As well, but focused on camera capabilities and not really the design. We're not going to get into that right now. But I mean, if they did remove that notch, it would look extremely flush and beautiful. That's actually really pretty. Just want to stroke it like a cat, you know. So pretty. So anyway, Koo's assertions that Apple will move to bigger sensors with 48 megapixels image, right? Well, that goes against Prosser's claim of a reduced camera bump. Apparently kind of one, not the other, right? But there you go. Cameras are physical devices that need space to operate correctly, and Apple had to significantly increase the camera bump size in the 13 Pro. I think it was, generation already. I wouldn't know. I was too broke to buy one. Feel free to send one to the studio. I love you. To dramatically reduce the camera bump, Apple would have to change the camera system, or, there's always an or utilize some new technology. Well, it isn't yet clear how the design change can physically be possible, but if anyone can do it, I reckon it's Tim Apple. The iPhone 14 Pro isn't expected to be announced in September, it is expected to be announced in September 2022. Stay tuned for more exclusive renders of future Apple products on Apple Insider. I must say, I've actually seen the website a lot over the years. It's pretty interesting to see what could possibly be next. I'll tell you what's next. You're going to give me a like and subscribe to both these channels. We're on 2 and 1. We just dropped a massive Squid Game video on channel 1 the other day. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Tallboy Gareth. Unboxing reviews, world news and technology news every single day on this channel. I've been Tall. My name's Gareth. I'll see you tomorrow.